Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Are you a trader and do you have issues with overtrading? Because guess what? This disease of overtrading is one of the most common and widespread disease in this trading world, and it's very difficult to get rid of. In this video, I will be showing you guys my only trade from 12th of July 2021 that I took right at the open and I decided to call it off. I will also show you guys how and why I did avoid overtrading on this day, because sometimes as a trader, I am also guilty of overtrading, but fortunately not on this day. Let's now straight jump onto my watch list and the stocks I was watching for the day. I was watching the ETF, SPYs and Qs that I watch every single day. Along with those, I was watching Tesla, Amazon, Apple, Space, BA, Nvidia, Roku and Snow. So before the market open, I already know that I have a lot of stocks to watch on a Monday. 12th of July was a Monday. But usually this is my indicator that if I have a lot of stocks to watch, I'm not liking anything A plus, because if I'm liking anything A plus, like a very good A plus opportunity, I'm going to only focus on that stock and maybe a few other stocks. But at the open, if I have a lot of stocks to look at and a lot of plays are setting up, I'm not liking anything A plus. So I already know that it can be a choppy morning for me. As I was watching a lot of stocks, I won't break down the technicals of each and every stock because this video will be like 30 minutes long, but I will break down the technicals of Amazon and Tesla because Amazon was my only trade of the open. And I will also give you guys an example of Tesla. I was liking Tesla a lot, but I refused to trade Tesla on that day because Qs were going in a different direction. If you are confused what I mean by Qs going in a different direction, don't worry. I will explain everything very clearly in this video. Just make sure that you watch this video till the end. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I will be posting 2 to 3 videos, trading videos every single week, and you don't want to miss them. Let's now see what SPY and QQQ were doing on 12th of July. This is 12th of July, this is 13th, and I'm making this video a day later. That's why you see 13th of July on the chart. But this is 12th of July, SPY broke all-time high. And the good thing and the bad thing is that we already know that this week we have a lot of Fed officials speaking. So this can be a choppy week. I already knew this because I did my upcoming week webinar with the Discord group. If you want to be part of my Discord group, the link will be in the description box below. But we already know that a lot of Fed officials are speaking this week, including Powell speaking on Wednesday and Thursday. So statistically, market is very choppy on weeks like these. Let's now look at QQQ and what the tech sector was doing on 12th of July. This is 12th. This is 13th. On 12th of July, QQQ made a new all-time high. The high of the day on Monday, 12th of July, was 362.89. Before that, the all-time high was 362.76. So in theory, QQQ made a new all-time high on Monday, but the move was not very clean. You can look at the chart. It wasn't a very clean move with good volume. The volume was also very low on Monday. Let's now break down Amazon, what Amazon was doing on 12th of July. It was very close to all-time high in the pre-market itself. All-time high was 3759.99 before 12th of July. And it was around 37.30 in the pre-market itself. That's why I was eyeing Amazon for the break of all-time high on Monday. If a stock is near all-time high, we obviously don't have any clean levels towards the upside. So in those cases, I like to drop the fib extensions. This is called trend-based fib extension. You click on that, you mark the swing low, you mark the previous swing high before the current swing, and then you mark the pullback. So now it's hovering around the 1 mark area that was 37.50, which is around the all-time high. If it pulls back to this 0.618 level, that will be a good pullback. I might think of swinging Amazon if it gives a good pullback to the 9 EMA and this fib level. If it does, I will decide to take swing, but at the moment, I'm not taking any swings on Amazon. The second stock I was watching, I watch Tesla every single day, so there's no surprises here. A lot of scalpers do, a lot of day traders watch Tesla every single day because it has a lot of volume. And if you're trading options, the volume on options, strike price and the premiums is pretty good. The spread is tight, so it's a very good stock for day traders. I was watching Tesla because it had this good bullish move on Thursday and Friday. On Monday, I was eyeing to scalp Tesla towards the upside if it breaks $660 level. But if you look at the bigger picture of what Tesla did, it made a huge green candle with good enough volume. If I go back, in theory, I should have capitalized on this day. But again, as I discussed earlier in this video, I will explain the reason why I did not even touch Tesla on this day. This is my recording of the trade that I took right at the open, and this was my only trade for the day. Amazon made this pre-market high of 37.44. This weirdly dotted line as the pre-market high. My play was that if it breaks 37.45 or 37.50 towards the upside, I want to take maybe 3 contracts, 3,800 calls. But as you can see, the 3800 calls were not loading. The premiums were not loading. This sometimes happens with TWS. I know if I restart the platform, it will fix the issue, but just to compensate for that, I would have taken 3 contracts on 3800 calls. I went 38.50 and I took 5 contracts. My fill price was at 21.95. My profit target in this case is the break of all-time high, which is around 37.60 level. But if I see any sort of rejection here, I will exit my position. And that's what I did. You can see my entry and exit. I exited 20 seconds after my entry, making around $350 on this trade. My exit fill price was at 22.65. I did not like that Amazon is not holding 37.50 on the level 2. Just to be safe, I covered my position. I always talk about that Amazon is like a two-way sword. If you don't know what you are doing, and if it's not giving a very good opportunity on the one-day chart on a higher time frame, it's always good to maybe enter on the pullback or maybe take quick profits. The day I made $6,000 on Amazon, I will post a link in the description box below and the video will be somewhere around here. I only took 2 contracts and I held on to my position. The reason is that it was A plus opportunity on the one-day chart. But at the moment, I already know Amazon is very, very extended from the EMAs on the one-day chart. It's not an A plus opportunity. So if I see any sort of discrepancy, any sort of rejection when I take this trade right at the open, I want to take my profits. I can always take a back seat, reevaluate the chart and take my next entry. And it's a good thing that I exited Amazon because in the next 2 minutes, Amazon fell down to 37.40 and the premiums are at $18 or $17. This means if I would have held Amazon for even 2 more minutes, I would have lost like $2,000 or $2,500 on this trade. It's not a good risk to reward play, but that's how I use level 2. We will see that Amazon did not even break all-time high this day. It just kept chopping around. That's how level 2 helps me. I saw that 37.50 orders are going through. It failed to hold above 37.50, and when it came down under 37.50, the bids were stepping down and the ask was also stepping down, and the spread between the bid and ask was getting wider. So that means there's not a lot of agreement between the buyers and sellers. So just to be safe, I covered my position, making around $350 on this trade. You can see from the time right at the bottom that it's now 10:47 a.m. My first trade and my only trade was at 9:30 a.m. I made $344 on this trade. Now let's jump onto the chart of Tesla and QQQ and why I decided to stay away from Tesla. These are the charts of Tesla and QQQ on the 1 minute. You can see that this is 12th of July right at the open, 9:30 a.m. and this is 9:30 a.m. of QQQ. There's a divergence between both these charts. You can see that right at the open, Tesla is pushing towards the upside, and for the first 1 hour, Tesla was making a healthy uptrend. It's making higher lows and higher highs on the 1 minute and obviously the 5 minutes chart. But if you look at QQQ was making lower highs and lower lows. So first thing is that I don't like this divergence. Tesla is a part of QQQ, the tech sector. Even though SPY was pushing towards the upside, I always talk about that if you see an A plus opportunity and if you want to increase your size on that opportunity, all the stars need to align in your favor. If QQQ would have pushed towards the upside, it would have given me a good opportunity to capitalize on Tesla as well, because now all the stars are aligning in my favor. Tesla is going towards the upside and it's getting the help from QQQ as well to push it towards the upside. Now, because of this divergence between Tesla and QQQ, we can even take a note of this divergence if we look at the price action of Tesla. Every time it makes a new high of the day, there are no clean follow-throughs. It just rejects from the high of the day. I can give you 3 or 4 examples from this chart itself. This was the previous high of the day. It made a new high of the day, rejection. After 10 minutes, this was the previous high of the day. It made a new high of the day, rejection. After 10 minutes again, it made a new high of the day, rejection. It's not like you can't trade Tesla on these days. If you see a clean uptrend, but QQQ, the tech sector, is selling off, the best way to do is to enter on the pullbacks. You can see that it's been holding this 20 EMA. This dotted line, this gray line is the 9 and 20 EMA. You can see that it's holding the 20 EMA, so it's good to enter on the pullback. This is around 675, 674. I would have maybe entered at 675 with a stop loss of 674 and a profit target of 680. That would have been a good trade, but I was already green for the day. I just decided to stay away from Tesla, even though it was in a healthy uptrend. The move was not supported by the overall tech sector. In combination with other factors, like we have a lot of Fed officials speaking this week. We also have bank sector reporting earnings this week. So a lot of economic events are coming through this week. And usually when we have a lot of economic events and when the Fed officials are speaking, market is usually choppy. Hope you like this video and you can take a thing or two on how I avoid overtrading and it might help you with your trading journey. If you have any questions for me, post a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel because I will be posting at least 2 new trading videos every single week. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.